Hey guys, it's B. Scott here. Welcome to another episode of Ride Along. We've got Troy Morris.
What's up?
Bman.
What up, guys? Last minute replacement.
Yeah, so I'm just going to touch on this extremely quickly because I've been promoting this all week. There was supposed to be a huge announcement with myself and Frosty 1013. That announcement is so massive that we've just moved it to December 10th. So look for the announcement now happening then because it's so big. But yeah, we've got these guys in the car. It's Troy's first ever ride along, right? And he's really into wrestling. He's one of my closest friends. I've only known him for 4 months. He's a friend of a friend. He's also a friend. He also went to high school with a Sato Kid, who you guys have seen on this channel, who hasn't been on here in like a minute. Shadow Kid, you need to come on here, buddy. Let's go.
Man, quit your karaoke. This is important.
1 week, man. I missed the heck out of you. But yeah, so Bman wanted to touch on this Sunday is Survivor Series, and he wanted to do predictions. Unless he wanted to talk about Raw or SmackDown first.
Well, not necessarily that, but I also want. There's another load of releases.
I was gonna I was gonna talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
John Morrison, bro.
John Morrison hit Row. Fucking Drake Maverick again.
Wow.
Who else? Tegan Knox, I think.
Who's gonna be left? Like they fucking releasing everybody.
I don't know. Cultaholic did a live stream about that, one of their members, and I was just like, I wrote in the super chat. I was like, are they gonna have enough people left for the Royal Rumble at this rate?
I know, right? They're all going.
I hope they don't release more people. To be honest,
Nia Jax is gone. Your top stars.
That was the last round.
I love
I'm
Nia
going
Jax.
to the house
Sorry, I love Nia Jax.
Me too.
I don't know why she was gone.
Because it's all about money, and also because of the pandemic.
Vince must be preparing to have the company sold or whatever.
I have a feeling.
Why is he doing all this cleaning up? You know.
But yeah, no. We're actually going to like a live event that's actually coming here in a December. Who's gonna be left? I think Randy Orton still wrestling.
Yeah, he's in the match this Sunday.
Who's he facing?
It's him and Riddle versus the Usos.
Oh, okay. There's literally no one left at the top of WWE. Everyone's pretty much gone.
Okay, so judging by all the releases, I can predict what the card for that live event's probably going to be. You got Roman Reigns versus the Tribal Chief. You've got Randy Orton versus the Viper. You've got fucking, you got Happy Corbin versus Baron Corbin.
Is that what they're calling him nowadays? Happy Corbin?
Yeah, because apparently in kayfabe he won like a buttload of money in it. Because you know how for like the longest time on SmackDown he was like down on his luck. Yeah. They're trying to get sympathy for him, I guess. But I guess that didn't work. So now he's like some kind of rich bigwig or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like JBL all over again, basically.
Except a lot more stupider.
Probably, yeah. I don't watch Happy Corbin segments.
I've heard of the theme music and it sounds really stupid. Like, I'm sorry.
With the theme?
Yeah.
So
it's not that bad.
Maybe we'll go to Old Finch, actually.
A lot of changes, actually, on the card. As far as the teams go, like the men's Survivor Series teams, because initially you had, for Team Raw, you had Rhea and Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and Seth Rollins. On Team SmackDown, you had Happy Corbin, Sami Zayn, Jeff Hardy, King Woods, and Drew McIntyre, right?
Yeah. But
last week, Sami Zayn lost the match to Jeff Hardy, so he's off the team. And also last week, Dominic Mysterio lost the match to Bobby Lashley via Adam Pearce. Which, I don't know, did Adam... Okay, you guys probably haven't watched it, but did Adam Pearce, did a switch get flipped when he got F5 by Lesnar? Because he's acting like a heel now. Out of fucking nowhere, because last week, like I said, he had Lashley come in because he said he wanted all former world champions on Team Raw, and Dominic has never won a title before, obviously, but the kid still new, right? But so he had Lashley beat Dominic Mysterio to take his spot in the team, and then this week on Raw, Ray had a match with Bobby Lashley as well, I think it was Lashley. Ray had a match with Lashley this week, and then Ray lost. So then Adam Pearce comes out and he says, "Oh, by the way, Rey Mysterio, you're no longer on the team, right?" I guess because he lost to Lashley or whatever, and he's trying to stick it to Rey Mysterio for some reason. So Rey Mysterio's off the team, and now Austin Theory comes out and he attacks Mysterio, and Adam Pearce is like, "You know what, kid? I like your attitude. You're on the team," despite the fact that Austin Theory's never been a world champion either.
To be honest, I think it's unfair.
It is, but like, okay, Lashley I get, but Austin Theory, who's never been a world champion either, and now suddenly he's on the team because for some reason you just want to stick it to Rey Mysterio because for some reason you're a heel now. Heel authority figure's long been played out ever since like 2004. With Eric Bischoff, you guys remember him?
Oh yeah. I'm back.
Yeah, so like I said, so we've got still one member of Team SmackDown. They probably announced it by now, as of this recording, because SmackDown's over, so they probably announced who the fifth who will replace Sami Zayn. I want it to be somebody like Sheamus or even Cesaro, but no WWE, it'll probably just be Happy Corbin's sidekick, whatever the fuck they're calling him, Mad Cat Moss or whatever the fuck they're calling him.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I guess might as well get into the predictions then. So it's champion versus champion, the battle for brand supremacy. We got the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, taking on the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Who wants to go first for that one?
Charlotte Flair taking on Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Charlotte Flair. How about you?
I'm going to go with Becky.
What about you, Bman?
I don't give a fuck either way, but if I had to pick, I'd probably go with Charlotte Flair too. She's been on a lot of issues backstage. I don't know if they're shoots or if they're work shoots or what's going on.
I'll be honest though, Charlotte Flair has been the most dominant female to date.
Yeah, you know why that is, right? Nepotism. Yeah, because of her daddy. Speaking of which, Ric Flair's having troubles with the company too. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but you know, like the little woo he does at the start of every show.
Yeah.
And that little vignette, that little bumper or whatever. Yeah, that's gone. It's gone for a while. Okay. How about I touched on it a little bit earlier. The Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro, versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
I'm calling for RK Bro. They're gonna win.
RK Bro.
See, I'm inclined to agree, but at the same time, because you know how the Usos hate to piss off the tribal chief, right?
Yeah.
And every time they lose, it looks bad on him, so they might just like pull out all the stops to make sure they win. So I'm gonna say the Usos, even though I don't like it because we talked about it before, that whole DUI with Jimmy or whatever. Like, okay, I'll never understand that. Everybody else, if you fuck up like that, you get a DUI or whatever, you're fucking suspended, right? The Usos, the Samoan Dynasty, what do they get? Title match, a title win. So that's fucking ridiculous. They don't get fired, they don't get suspended, they get a title. Let's see. What about the United States Champion Damian Priest versus the Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura?
Damian Priest.
Oh, this is a tough one for me. I might go with Nakamura because I believe he has a chance at winning.
I'm thinking about it. I like Nakamura, but he's been doing fuck all with the Intercontinental title since he won it. So I'm gonna go with Damian Priest. Actually,
How long has Nakamura been champion for? 300 something.
No, it wasn't that long. I think he won it around SummerSlam. I think. Don't quote me on that. It was somewhere around there. He was champion before, and he did dick all with it that time too, and then this time appears to be no different.
I I believe he was champion for. I think he's champion for 300 something days or something.
Yeah.
Maybe his first run, but not this most recent one. Because he hasn't held it that long. Because Cruz won it from Big E at WrestleMania, and then Nakamura won it off of Cruz like several months after that.
Roman Reigns has held the title the longest.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. Yeah, well, we're getting into that. I honestly can't be asked to figure out who's on the Raw women's team or the SmackDown women's team, because I literally, like, call me misogynistic if you want to, but I don't care about the women's division because WWE doesn't make me want to care. So I think we're just gonna skip that. But yeah, I think I said my pick. I like Damian Priest better, so I'm going with Priest, and also too the fact that Damian Priest is the exception to the rule when it comes to NXT call-ups, because he's been doing fantastic.
True.
Everybody else has either been gone or they've been they're already gone now. Like look at, like I said, Hit Row earlier, or they've just been brought up and had nothing done with them, and now they're just fading into obscurity. Let's see. Well, I've already mentioned the men's Survivor Series team. You've got Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins versus Team SmackDown, which is Drew McIntyre, Happy Corbin, King Woods, Jeff Hardy, and TBD.
What's the match again? Sorry.
It's a 5-on-5 elimination match.
Team what again? Can you repeat? Sorry, I was
Team Raw.
Just say the team names.
Team Raw versus Team SmackDown.
Team Raw.
Team Raw.
I'm inclined to believe it's going to probably be Team SmackDown, actually, because...
Are you sure? Because every Survivor...
This is the male, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about the women's match, honestly. I don't even know.
You do realize every...
We still have to pick, though, for the women.
Do we, though?
Yeah. It's a match on the card.
Well, let's finish Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Troy, what you were saying?
Well, saying is that every year at Survivor Series, SmackDown always loses to Raw.
Oh, no, that's not entirely true. 2016, they won. Team SmackDown won in the first year. And they won in 2005 as well, when the first brand split.
They lost in 2017 and 2018 and 19.
Yeah, and last year they got knocked out 5-0. But see, here's the reason I'm picking Team SmackDown to win this year, because as a team, they got far less drama going on than Team Raw. Because for starters, you've got on Team Raw, you got Owens and Rollins who hate each other. Right?
What, on Team SmackDown?
On Team Raw.
Oh.
You got Owens and Rollins who hate each other. You got Balor, right? He kind of hates Rollins and Owens as well. So right there, you got three members who are feuding. So they're not going to get along. And if Rollins pulls the same stunt he does last year, where he sacrifices himself for the greater good, already Team Raw is going to be down one member. Now, see, here's the thing. I would pick Team Raw. And Brandon, I know you're gonna probably laugh at this. I would pick Team Raw if AJ Styles was on it, because here's my reasoning. Both times AJ Styles was on the team, they won, so he's undefeated. So and even last year when he was captain of Team Raw, that's when they pitched the 5-0 shutout.
Right.
So Raw would have a hell of a better chance if AJ Styles won that team. Plus, he's a former world champion. He makes more sense than Austin Theory. I like Austin Theory. The kid's got hella potential, but he's not a former world champion. So, and yeah, Team SmackDown's they're just there. Like, I know Sami Zayn has a feud with Jeff Hardy, but Sami's no longer on the team. So I just think this year is probably Team SmackDown's year to win the men's Survivor Series match. As for the women's, I guess if we have to pick, I guess I'm going to go with Team Raw to win that one.
I'm gonna pick Team SmackDown.
Same Team SmackDown because they have Sasha Banks, they have Bianca Belair, who I like, because they actually both prove that they are the best at what they do. I believe the SmackDown's women's team have a solid women's team set up already.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I can care less either way. And now for our main event, which probably a main event, I don't know. It'll be the WWE Champion Big E versus the Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, that's the only match I'm interested. I'm kind of like, they tried building to it a little bit on this past Raw, but yeah, if it's anything like last year, it's just gonna be a hell of a fight. But if I know WWE, Roman Reigns is gonna probably take it.
Imagine if Edge returned and speared Roman Reigns and reignite the feud.
Hey, we made it back to civilization. Oh, sort of.
You know, we're almost in Pickering.
Yeah, where is Edge anyway?
I think he's injured.
Maybe. I know Kofi's out because he's on, apparently, well, kayfabe. He's kayfabe injured, but I think he's out on paternity leave right now. So that's apparently a thing.
You know when they said that Nia Jax was injured and that she got released? She wasn't really injured at all.
Yeah, I'm picking Roman Reigns. What about you guys?
Who are you picking for?
As much as I do love both of them, and you know,
Who's he facing again?
Big
Roman
E,
Reigns versus Big E, WWE Champion versus Universal Champion.
I'm gonna go with Roman.
I'm gonna go Big E.
You wanna bet?
Okay, well, there you have it, guys. There's a Survivor Series battle for brand supremacy, which we don't even fucking care about because we announced the teams on Twitter. And we barely built it up. We built up more for...
But you never know if Edge is gonna return at Survivor Series.
I mean, maybe, but with Roman Reigns having the Usos, I don't see how he's gonna lose. Anyway.
Big E is gonna lose with the bloodline in this corner.
Well, maybe, but Kofi's out, so he's got a man disadvantage.
Even Xavier Woods is out.
So that's that, guys. What else you want to talk about?
That's the whole pay-per-view. You guys want to do a name game really quickly?
About what?
Troy, what do you like besides wrestling?
What I like besides wrestling, I like movies, hanging with friends.
No, I mean like what kind of hobbies do you like? So we can pick a name game.
Jeez, I don't know.
Fuck, we're running out of things. How about car brands? Are you good with car brands, Bman?
Not really.
Yes,
Yeah,
like, are you good with car brands?
It's not really fair to Bman because. What about grocery store brands?
Are there really that many?
I know a lot.
I know a lot. Here and in the States, though.
Yeah, see, I'm at a disadvantage there. I've never been to the States.
True. Hard to say.
I've been to the States many times.
Anyone else have any big announcements? Oh yeah, I'm gonna plug Frosty. So Frosty 1013, he just dropped a new song. I don't remember. He dropped Cold Roads last week. He dropped another song. I'm sorry, I do not remember the name. I will post it down below. Also, So Say Beats just released a new cipher. Link gonna be down below. Happy birthday to Shay. Her birthday is today, the day that we are filming this, Friday, but it won't be on Sunday when it drops. So happy birthday, Shay. Have a great day. I hope you had a great day. Does anyone else have anything to add? Or are we gonna close this?
I got nothing.
Nothing either.
Guys, without further ado, we're gonna end this. Peace.